Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Kim.
And we are going to do a first-time setup of an Asus Chromebook. The model number of the Chromebook is C300MA-EDU. For those of you that don't know, a Chromebook is basically a laptop with the Google Chrome browser. And the particular model that I have has 4 gigs of RAM with a 32 gig flash drive. On the left side, going from back to front, the left edge, you have the power supply. Then you have 2 USB ports, a full-size SD card slot, and a earphone jack. On the right side, you have, I believe, another USB port and a little lock. On the back edge and the front edge, you have nothing, and the battery is built in. The battery lasts around 11 hours according to the specifications. Do you have any questions on my Chromebook so far?
I don't think I have any questions, but I will say that I was always the Chromebook skeptic, wondering what someone would do with strictly a machine that's exclusively a browser. And I didn't really understand the appeal behind it. What I did not consider is the fact that there's so many little applets, I suppose. Is that what they're called? Applets?
Yeah, applets or the Google Web Store.
Yeah, or Google Web Store.
Yeah.
Extensions, yeah. That you can add to it to bring some kind of fun little abilities, if you will, to your Chromebook. So I think that's kind of interesting, and that might be something that you show something of to the listeners, because I find that quite interesting. And I also do like the fact that it is Google TTS. It has a relatively nice TTS built in, although we did discover that we have to use the American TTS. Apparently there's no way to switch to the British TTS, which I think both of us have decided we tend to prefer, although the American one is quite nice. And Chris's speaker system is such that the sound quality is quite good, as you'll probably be able to defer from listening to the podcast. So
that was one of the reasons that I purchased this particular Chromebook, is it had good ratings on the sound system. I actually did go to Best Buy about a week and a half ago, or actually a week ago today. I went to Best Buy and was looking at the Chromebooks. The Asus and the Samsung Chromebooks that I looked at Best Buy felt better than the Acer that I looked at. The Acer seemed to be maybe a little less build quality, and I do like Acer products, but this was just the impression that I got by just feeling it. The Chromebook that I ended up buying, I bought from Amazon because it was twice the storage and twice the RAM for maybe $10 more. So I had to wait a couple of days to get it, but I decided I wanted a better experience with my first use with a Chromebook.
Does it have a full keyboard?
It does. It doesn't have a number pad, but it has a full keyboard. Couple things to note. When starting ChromeVox, you press and hold Alt, Control, and the letter Z, as in zebra. The Control and Alt keys are on the left side and the right side of the space bar. There's no Windows key. There's no context menu key. Of course, it's not a Windows device, but those keys just aren't there. Where the caps lock would be, they call it the search button. In order to execute ChromeVox functions, you press the Shift key along with the search key, and that's what they call the ChromeVox key. On the top portion where function keys are, I'm not sure what all of them do, but on the left side you have the escape key, and then you have back and forward, and they're not F1 or F2. And on the right side is the power button, and going to the left you have volume up, volume down, and mute. So what you may consider F8, if you're going from left to right and counting them as function keys, that's the mute key. So I am going to flip the lid of the Chromebook open, and it should actually start the Chromebook. It's on. So now I'm going to press Alt-Control-Z to turn ChromeVox on. And it made a little ding.
ChromeVox spoken feedback is ready.
Now I'm going to press the Tab key and let's see where we are.
Select your language, English United States, combo box 1 of 54.
Tab again.
Select your keyboard, US, combo box 1 of 5.
Tab again.
Select a network, pop-up button.
I'm going to press Enter.
Smallville 1 of 9.
That's my network, so I'm going to press Enter.
G332N. Smallville 1 of 9.
I actually had to press down arrow and then up arrow, so I'm going to press Enter. Now we're going to Tab.
Click to show password button. Password.
So I
Text.
am in my password for my wireless network, so I'm going to type that in.
Dot. 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 Dot.
Press Tab.
Click to show password button.
Tab again.
Connect button.
Press Enter.
Welcome. Connected to Smallville button.
And we are connected. So now I'm going to Tab again.
Continue button.
Press Enter on the Continue button.
Chrome OS terms, accept and continue button.
So these are the terms of service, and I'm going to just press Enter to accept them.
Button.
And we're going to
sign in, group, email, edit text.
So now
it
wants me to sign in, so I'm going to sign in using my Gmail account and password.
Password edit text.
Press Enter.
Sign in, alert signing in. Sign in, group.
And I am in. So we'll see if it's doing something while it signed me in.
How do you know it signed you in?
It says alert signed in.
Oh, did it say signed in? I thought it said signing in. Okay.
It did.
ChromeVox
There we
user
go.
guide. The following are a few resources to help you start using ChromeVox. Because ChromeVox and Chrome OS is still a work in progress, expect these pages to change as ChromeVox evolves.
So now I'm going to use ChromeVox up and down arrow keys, and again, ChromeVox is Search and Shift.
Welcome to ChromeVox. ChromeVox is a screen reader for Chrome OS, intended to bring the speed, versatility, and security of Chrome OS to visually impaired users. Because ChromeVox is built by Google, it's optimized for the web. It supports the latest web standards and excels at accessing the most modern interactive websites. The following are a few resources to help you start using ChromeVox. Because ChromeVox list with 3 items. Getting started with ChromeVox, link list item.
So
This guide walks you through the first steps of getting started with ChromeVox and Chrome OS, from the first time you open your Chrome OS device. Though ChromeVox can be enabled right away, there are a few steps to the configuration process, and so we recommend that you keep this getting started guide handy. ChromeVox Interactive Tutorial, link list item. This tutorial is intended to be used with ChromeVox running. It's an interactive walkthrough that introduces ChromeVox features one at a time, and enables you to try them out as you read the tutorial.
I won't go through the whole thing, but I do want to at least go through a little bit of this tutorial just to give you an idea of what it is and how it works. I'm going to press ChromeVox space to activate the link.
Click. Interactive ChromeVox tutorial. Welcome to web browsing with ChromeVox. ChromeVox enables you to use your keyboard to explore the web with the help of a text-to-speech engine. ChromeVox will read to you as you navigate through the web. Let's jump right in with some basics that you will need to read this tutorial. Press and hold the Shift and Search keys, then tap the down arrow to continue. If you are running ChromeVox on a platform other than Chrome OS, your ChromeVox modifier keys are Control and Alt instead of Shift and Search.
Now I'm going to do ChromeVox down arrow.
ChromeVox lets you move across groups on a page. You landed on this piece of text by pressing the ChromeVox modifier keys Shift and Search with the down arrow. You can move back a group by holding the ChromeVox modifiers and tapping up. We will shorten our description of commands of this type by saying quote ChromeVox down quote and quote ChromeVox up quote. Think of this as quote tabbing quote, but instead of only reaching certain objects, you can reach all groups on a web page. This includes text, groups of links, and other elements. Press ChromeVox down to read the next group. The tutorial is structured in such a way that you can move to the next topic or idea by pressing ChromeVox with down. In this way, you can quote rewind quote or repeat previous discussions if you want to go over it again or if you didn't quite understand it. This tutorial also breaks up major topics into separate pages, so you won't have to worry much about keeping track of where you are. One more thing before we continue, you can activate an object by pressing Enter. Once you feel comfortable with the ChromeVox down and ChromeVox up commands, press ChromeVox down to continue to the link and press Enter. Press Enter to continue to page navigation, link.
And I'm going to press Enter.
Moving around a page. Interactive ChromeVox tutorial.
Now we're going to do ChromeVox down again.
Moving around a page, heading 2. ChromeVox divides a page into groups. In this way, you can get a general overview of the page before diving into something you may be interested in. Try navigating into the following collection of links by pressing ChromeVox down to select the group. List with 2 items. Home, link list item. Web, link list item. Now press ChromeVox up to move back to the collection of links. When you feel comfortable with how this works, move back to this group by pressing ChromeVox down, and then to the next group by pressing ChromeVox down again.
I'm not going to go up.
Continue by pressing Enter to go to Navigation in Detail, links.
And I'm going to press Enter.
Navigation in Detail. Interactive ChromeVox tutorial, Navigation in Detail, heading 2. ChromeVox allows you to view a particular page at different levels of detail. What you have seen so far is group level. You can change the current level of detail using keyboard shortcuts. These shortcuts are ChromeVox minus key and ChromeVox equals key. ChromeVox equals will increase the level of detail. Think of it as quote zooming in quote to content on the page. ChromeVox minus will decrease the level of detail, so you can get a broader overview of page content. You can think of this as quote zooming out quote of the page.
So what I'm going to do, just so that we can exit the tutorial, is to do ChromeVox equals or ChromeVox minus or dash.
Object. ChromeVox allows you to view a particular page at different levels of detail. Line. ChromeVox allows you to view a particular page at Word. ChromeVox.
So basically, right now, because it's set to Word, if I do ChromeVox up or ChromeVox down, it's going to move through word by word. So let's just demonstrate that really quickly.
Allows you to view a particular.
So now if we don't know how to spell particular, we can do a ChromeVox equals.
Character. P. Papa.
Now we're actually in character mode.
A. R. T. Tango.
And if we don't understand what it is, it automatically expanded the phonetics. So for T, it would say tango.
I. India.
And then if I do ChromeVox dash, then it'll go back up word, line, group.
Word, ticket, line, object.
It seems
ChromeVox
comfortable
allows
to
you
utilizing a movement left or right, like a language rotor or a word or character rotor, utilizing iOS, for instance.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Comparable thing.
Yep.
ChromeVox, let's try select ordered list with 3. Did you see the second list item object? Was it orange? Once you get a feel.
It was. So now I'm going to do Control W to close the window.
ChromeVox user guide main toolbar address and search bar www.chromevox.com/16/granulary.
So now we are in Chrome, which basically you're always in Chrome. I'm going to do Control N to load a new page.
Window new tab.
And then I'm going to type in a website.
www.chromevocspodcast.com.
And press enter.
www. Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning. We record pod.
So now we could do ChromeVox up and ChromeVox down and explore this web page.
Main article header. Hello Ivy. Link heading 1. Leave a reply. Link. Chris and Kim demonstrate the Ivy Flex and Ivy Sleep from www.helloivy.com. Link. This episode was sponsored by...
There you go. A couple things that I wanted to show. One is the Chrome menu. So to get to the Chrome menu, you press search and the volume up key, which is the second one in from the right. So if you do that, you're going to have the Chrome menu, which is...
Chrome button has pop-up. Menu opened, menu bar. New tab, Control plus T. New window, Control plus N. New incognito window, Control plus Shift plus N. Bookmarks. Menu item. With recent tabs. Menu item. Cut, Control plus X button. Copy, Control plus C button. Paste, Control plus V button. Save pages, ellipsis. Find ellipsis. Print ellipsis. Make text smaller, Control plus. Make text larger, Control plus plus button. Full screen F11 button. History, Control plus H. Downloads, Control plus J. Settings. Menu item.
And there are your settings.
Help. Menu item. With
There's
submenu.
help.
More tools. Menu item.
And
with
then
submenu.
There's more tools which you would go into to, say, add extensions or search the Chrome store for the application. So if I was to do that, I would press enter.
Extensions. Menu item.
And then I'm going to press enter again.
Loading ellipsis. Extensions. Heading 1. Developer mode. Checkbox.
So now I'm in extensions, and if I do ChromeVox down arrow.
Calculator. 1.3.3.
These are extensions that are already in your Chromebook.
A simple calculator. Details. Allow an incognito. Checkbox not checked. Disabled. Enabled. Checkbox checked. Remove from Chrome ellipsis. Camera. Take detailed. Allow an enabled. Remove from Chrome remote desk. Access other computer. Details. Allow an allow access to file. Enabled. Remove from Chrome. Google Docs. Create a detail. Allow an enabled. Remove from Chrome Google Keep. Quickly capture what's on your mind and details. Allow an enabled. Remove from Google Play Movies. Watch detail. Allow an enabled. Remove from Google Sheets. Create details. Allow an enable. Remove from Google Slide. Create allow an enable. Remove from Google Plus upload detail. Allow it enable. Remove from hang up. Quickly detail. Allow it enable. Remove from get more extensions. Link.
That's what I was looking for, was get more extensions. I can press enter.
Chrome Web Store.
And now we're in the Chrome Web Store, and we can do all kinds of searches. A couple more things before I end this demonstration. In order to bring up your context menu, your right-click menu, which you would be familiar with if you were using Windows, you do Shift, Search, and Volume Up.
Menu opened, menu bar.
So now we're in the right-click menu, or the context menu.
Undo Control plus C. Inspect element. Select all writing direction. Menu item with submenu.
And you would use that if you had LastPass or any applications that you needed to access from the context menu.
At least some of the shortcuts that are available, copy, cut, paste, select, a lot of that is stuff that we're already generally familiar with if we're using shortcut keys in other browsers. So that's handy.
Exactly. Yes.
Perhaps not everything. Some of it doesn't seem very intuitive to me as a non-Chrome user. However, it seems that a lot of it would be very simple to just implement out of the box.
And you haven't had your hands on it to play with it, and you didn't go through the tutorial.
And I do like the way the tutorial is set up. It appears to be very interactive. It's written in a very casual, laid-back style that most people would probably find quite appealing, and it just seems quite well done as far as the way that it's put together and the interactiveness of it.
Eventually, it will ask you to spell an imaginary word.
Ooh, how exciting.
Yeah, it does. And you have to use your navigation, go to character, and spell the word yourself. But you physically have to type in that word, or it won't let you continue. So that's how interactive that is.
Nice.
The other thing, too, is this has a desktop. You can get to the desktop by pressing the forward or back keys along with the control keys. I'm going to close the window.
Extensions. Tab. Get more
And then I'm going to close this window.
Mystic Access Podcast.
Close this window. And I'm pressing Control W to close the window.
www.
And then I'm going to press Control with the forward or back keys to go to the desktop.
Shelf toolbar apps button.
So now if I press Tab,
Google Chrome button. Gmail button. Google search button. Google Docs button. YouTube button. Apps button. Google Chrome button.
and then if I press Control back again, which for those that are familiar with the Windows style of keyboard, that would be the F1 key.
Status tray. Time 2:58 p.m. Battery is 97% full. Button.
So if I press Enter on this button.
Status tray. Time 2:58 p.m. Battery is 97% full. Sign out button.
I can sign out.
Accessibility button.
I can go to the accessibility.
Connected to Smallville button. Bluetooth disabled button.
And I'm just tabbing through these options.
75%. Volume. Slider. Settings. Battery is 97% full. Time left until battery is empty. 12 hours and 15 minutes button.
So that gives you an estimation of how many hours you have for your battery. One thing I wanted to also show too, if I do Control N from here, I'm going to load a new page.
Window new tab.
So now we're in the web browser and I can go back to mysticaccess.com or podcast.com.
mysticaccesspodcast.com. Selected.
And there it is, autocomplete. Just press enter.
www. Mystic Access Podcast.
Now, if I want to put the computer to sleep, this is going to show you guys how fast this is. I just close the lid. It's asleep. And if I open the lid,
www.helloiv.com.
and there it is. You can actually go into that system tray and power off your device. If you go into the Google menu, or the menu where you pressed search with volume up,
Chrome button has,
and then go into settings,
new tab, more to hell, settings, menu items,
and press enter.
Window Chrome / settings, search settings within search settings, edit text.
And now
Search
you're
entry.
now you're in your Chrome settings so that you can do all kinds of things within Chrome, set your home page and what you want synchronized and all that good stuff. Do you have any thoughts?
I have a question.
Okay.
If you go to the apps button on your desktop,
Yes.
does that take you to the Google Chrome store, or is that for all the apps that are currently installed on your machine?
The apps that are currently installed on your machine. Let's see.
button.
There's the apps button. I just did Control F1 or Control back, and I can press enter.
Edit text. Dialog Chrome button. Web Store button. Folder Asus button. Get Help button.
And I'm just actually pressing the right arrow key.
Google Play Books button. Google Play Movies and TV button. Calculator button.
So remember when we were in that in our extensions, and there was the calculator. Well, there's the calculator. So let's actually see if this works. This will be interesting.
Search settings with calculator 0.
So we're going to do 25 plus
5, 59,
and press enter.
84.
So we have a talking calculator.
Yay!
Very nice. So let's see if Control W actually does close this.
Search settings with hint search
It
settings.
does.
And it
Edit
does.
text.
And there we are.
Search entry.
I think we are going to bring this episode to a close, and we really hope you've enjoyed this first time startup of the Asus Chromebook. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, our contact information follows. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
The preceding podcast is a presentation of Mystic Access, where the magic is in learning. To contact us, please visit www.mysticaccess.com. Call us 716-543-3323 and press 2 to reach our Mystic Access podcast comment line. Email us at show@mysticaccesspodcast.com and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/mysticaccess. Would you like to spread the word about our podcasts? Please tell your friends and colleagues to visit us at www.mysticaccesspodcast.com. If you enjoy what you hear on our podcasts, feel free to leave us an iTunes rating and review. We certainly appreciate those. Also, you may feel free to use our podcasts in your own RSS feed. Just be sure that all of our contact information is left intact. Thanks for spreading the word, and thanks for listening. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode.